Namaskar. I made the last video on the art of active listening and its benefits. And one of the viewers asked me how we can develop the art of active listening. Human beings are social animals and are designed to live in communities. We have deep craving for stronger relationships. With time, we started moving from joint families to nuclear families, and social gatherings and celebrations also reduced. The thoughts of being connected and caring for others were replaced by thinking about very limited number of people and mostly about our own selves. What stops us from actively listening to others when we know that it helps us create stronger bonds and also help us progress in our professional and personal life? Number one is our assumptions and beliefs. Our experiences shape our belief. A bad experience with one person can set our mind to assume or believe the same for other person as well. And hence, watching our thoughts and biases is very important. Say, for example, you had a bad experience with somebody where you did all that you could in your capacity, and the other person did not respond in the same manner. And you might think that people only get connected when there is some benefit that they are drawing from it. But that might not be true with every person that you meet. So, whenever you start reacting or you feel that you're triggered, ask yourself this question: is my reaction coming from this person's behavior, or is this my past experience asking me to do so? When we pause to think what's happening within us, we break the cycle of being in an autopilot mode and normally make the right decisions. Keep your eyes and mind open. Observe people. If there is any confusion, ask questions with curiosity and intention to understand people rather than criticizing or judging them. Number two is time management or prioritization. Do you find yourself in a situation where you do not have time to listen to your spouse or your child or a teammate that really needs your assistance? Well, in that case, we are either overburdened or overthinking, or we need support and delegation. Make sure to set aside some time to connect with your loved ones and to connect with your team members in case they need any assistance. For this, you need to learn to prioritize what is important, delegate work which can be done by others, and ask for support whenever needed. And number three is distractions. It could be a phone, it could be social media, or anything that is running inside your mind in a loop and is making you feel that you are so busy that you do not have a few minutes to connect with others. People around us are really important, be it our family, friends, peers, teammates, or colleagues. When we feel that something is really important, we naturally start paying more attention towards it and caring for it. So make yourself understand that people are really important, especially the people that you live and work with and those who stand with you through the thicks and thin of life. Let's observe what distracts us from listening to others. Let's be an observer. What happens when I sit down to listen to my kid or spouse? Are there any other thoughts that are running in my mind? Do I feel tempted to pick my phone up to see if I've received an email or an important message, or just to scroll through? At this time, we need to remind ourselves that we can return to these things once we are done connecting with our loved ones. Tell yourself that you will get back to it later. The more we start practicing it, the more our brain realizes that this is really important and other things can be put on hold for some time. Most of the time, we are running in an autopilot mode. We rarely take time to pause and think what we actually need to do, what all we have already done, and where we need to invest more of our time. So, what can we do? The first thing we need to do is to learn to live in the present moment. So, how can you bring your attention to the present moment? You can begin with 5 minutes of meditation or focusing on your breath. When you deliberately bring your focus or attention to something, you bring yourself into the present moment. You're not thinking about the future, you're not thinking about the past, but you are here in the present at the moment. When you become an observer, the negative thoughts or the loop of thoughts automatically starts breaking. It's like a mother looking at a child who's being mischievous, but when the mother looks at him, he stops doing what should not be done. Number two, deliberately put away the distractions. When you are spending time with your child or with your spouse, deliberately put your phones away or put them on silent mode so that you are not distracted while you are spending that quality time with others. Number three, focus. Every time your mind starts to wander, bring your attention back to what you're doing. When you're listening to somebody, be intentionally and completely present in the moment. This might sound difficult in the beginning, but with consistent practice and discipline, you will master the art of active listening, connecting well with others at a deeper level, and experience strong relationships, better performance, and growth in life. When you learn to stay in the present moment and focus on the task that you at your disposal, you get rid of overthinking and anxiety. You start feeling calmer and more in control. You start feeling good about yourself, and your relationship improves both with yourself and others. I'm sure that these help you not only to be good listeners, but also better performers in life, both in personal and professional fronts. Remember, you matter, and the people in your life matter too. Life is beautiful. Make it better by connecting well with yourself and those around you. Namaskar.